Hi, Deborah Grace here. I'm going to read a poem called Call of Duty today, and it's about violent video games. And I'm sitting on the bed of my son that the poem's about, and he shares with his brother. It's kind of a mess behind me. I'm always appalled when people have messy backgrounds for their videos, but this felt appropriate. I am wearing a lion shirt. You can see kind of like Mama Bear, but a Mama Lion, which feels appropriate for this. Call of Duty. No, Mr. Parent, I have barely met. My son may not play Call of Duty, the blood spattering on the imaginary glass of his goggles in some post-apocalyptic, devoid of all natural landscape except for the pock-marked shelled storefront with the sign, Nude Live Girls. They dare to call it a game when he comes to the birthday party of your 10-year-old next Saturday. I have worked too hard making him go on hikes and read books to have one marathon session fueled by sugar and caffeine be a virus infecting him with the yearning to perfect the craft of carnage while chatting online with people, some of whom I wouldn't invite to dinner. Yeah, I understand we enjoyed shooting stuff when we were young, but I don't remember graphics like Gettysburg. In our times, there was this little round circle that gobbled up the other circles, unlike a room of boys today, glazed and lazed, stinky stress, armpit odor rising like tear gas in darkened rooms. We also ran outside until it got dark, sometimes, yes, playing cops and robbers, but all the while jumping over tree roots and falling on the earth. Our imaginary I'm dying cortisol spikes were dissipated through lung tissue and pumping muscles. We noticed leaf change and felt weather. I'd love nothing else than to plug my boy in all day, escape behind my novel and scramble game. And I do sometimes wire him up for a few hours. But I also serve something no one lets their kids feel it anymore. Something responsible for most of the inventions, art, literature, and music we enjoy. A tonic called boredom. He is my 5th youngest son. His brother at 16 spent some time thrilled to kill, now on a TV in his bedroom, one he got for his 17th birthday. But he was first respectful. He could be restful. Mr. Parent with Mrs. Parent, who nodded sadly when I spoke, as if she too wished her home didn't sound like a firing range. I actually wish you told me straight in your yard that it would be an issue. Wish I'd known your son would call my boy a baby and tell him he wouldn't get an invite next year. I wouldn't have dropped him off. I wish you knew that in the days that followed, a few boys stepped forward on the schoolyard. I call them the me-neithers. My mom doesn't let me play violent video games either. I can't do screen time on a school night either. I can't see a PG-13 movie yet either. I don't have an iPhone, iPad, iTouch, Kindle, PlayStation, Xbox, laptop, television, DS either. A little band of them who still get excited when I bring out water balloons, who will play blackjack and Clue and ride their bikes to the corner store, who don't ask about video games like they are heroin and they have already tied the tourniquet. Mr. Parent, I invite you to join me for just a little bit longer while he grows synapses and sinew. Give your boy a childhood. I consider it our call, our duty.